Hi, this is Josh from Aldi Reviewer, and today I want to talk about one of the more venerable products that Aldi has sold over the years. It is the Easy Home Folding Step Stool. It is an Aldi find, which means it's only in stores for a limited time. Once it's sold out, you won't be able to get one until it comes back into stock, whenever that might be. These do seem to get sold just about every year, it seems, or more, so we see them around all the time. They have fluctuated a little bit in price over the years, but in our experience, they tend to stick around at about $7 each, and that goes back several years. These are a favorite of ours. You will notice that we have three of them here. I think we probably have more lying around the house that I didn't necessarily even find when I was kind of scraping these together. But we have purchased a number of these folding step stools over the years, and the reason is that they are probably one of the more underrated little pieces that we've ever gotten from Aldi at all. What makes them so amazing? I mean, you look at it and you're like, well, what's the big deal? It's just a tiny little stool. Well, for starters, of course, it's very compact, every one of them. And you'll notice these three, I don't think we purchased them all in the same years. We purchased them over the years. And they're all just about the same size. They fold up and they're very compact, so you can put them in a closet. You can slide them in a corner or something like that. But the genius is what happens when you open them. And they all open the same way. It's like a Lego or something. All you do is to close it, you pull it up like that, and then to open it, you push it down like this. And it's got a pretty solid weight capacity. A grown adult, you'll have to check the packaging from year to year, but a grown adult can stand on one of these without any trouble. It's really well reinforced. I mean, it's all plastic, but it's reinforced. And it's not super tall. It's not even a foot tall. But that extra, say, 11 inches is a really big deal when you're trying to get up into, say, the top shelf of a closet or something like that. We are often using these to get into places where if we were just a foot taller, we'd be able to get into it. And this lets it happen. And that's why these have been so sneaky useful for us. Like in my master bedroom closet, we've got some shelves that are kind of high to reach, that are probably too tall for my wife or I to get up into, but we can just draw one of these up, stand on it, and it solves the problem. My daughter has a similar kind of shelf in her closet. Both my daughters do. And these make it much easier to get into those harder to reach spaces. There's even been instances where we've been outside and we need just a little bit more height, and this thing kind of fits the bill. We've been really impressed by how solid it feels. It does have some anti-slip pads, which is kind of a nice thing. And it's very easy to use. Like I said, it's literally this to close it. It's this to open. It's the closing is basically a one-hand job. And because of how compact they are and how just that little extra foot of space ends up being a really big deal for getting a height to get into hard to reach places, these have become something that we like to keep on hand around the house. So, unless you're 7 foot tall and you can pretty much reach anywhere, you probably will find that these are just a really useful tool to keep in a closet or a corner of your living space so that you can kind of pull it out and use it when you need to get up into places. So again, this is the Easy Home Step Stool. It is an Aldi find, and you will find them in stores from time to time while supplies last.